Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So, what you people need to do for a propulsion system out there in outer space is it is a back and forth motion, like shaking up a can, right? So you're shaking up a can, and then you pop open the can, and then it explodes. So you figure the faster that the back and forth motion is, before you release that I guess built up built up energy, and then you release that, like opening up a soda can, which will then send your spacecraft at a certain speed, depending on how fast you send your propulsion system back and forth to create to create the energy, which you're going to then disperse. So if you want to hit like light speed or something, or warp speed, if your spacecraft could actually handle such a speed, I don't even know, but out there in outer space or something like that. But then what you would need to do is you would need to generate enough back and forth motion to generate enough energy and speed then that you would disperse, like opening up a soda can, then that would be the engine, which then that would blow out, and then your ship would just take off, at that certain speed that it just, ejected from the engine. I guess that could be some kind of propulsion system for a spacecraft to generate just energy, and then to release it, to eject it from the spacecraft and the engine, which would then, determine, like I said, and how fast you go back and forth and create the charge that you're going to disperse from the engine, which would then determine the speed of the spacecraft, which is then going to travel. But if they're trying to make it to Mars, these people, man, they definitely need to make some kind of chain, some kind of chain supply route to Mars, where they would shoot, a certain supply depot or something that you could fly up to and maybe connect with, or get supplies from, or have if something was to go wrong, something that could help them to get back to Earth or something, just sending these people out there, like just one trip, like there you go. And you got to go all the way, and everything got to be perfect. That's pretty risky if you ask me, man. But I think if they would make some kind of chain line, where they would just shoot out a supply depot or something, and then that one goes out, and then like so many days or whatever later, you shoot another one, and then you shoot another one, and until you get to the time you launch the crew, and then you shoot the crew off, but you shoot them off faster than you shoot off the supply depots. So therefore, you make a trip faster than what those are traveling, so that you'll have this supply chain. So if anything happens or you need stuff, and all of this stuff will also be being sent to Mars also. So these things will also be on that path to Mars, and will also be being sent to Mars. So we'll also be landing supplies. So you want to shoot supplies in a chain, so you got one bang, 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 bang. You got a chain of supplies that are being shot out there, but then you have the crew that gets shot, but they're traveling at a faster speed, so they'll be able to make these depots, if they need to. If something was to happen or something, and they needed to connect with a depot or to get supplies or come back somehow, and needed to use one of these objects or something to be able to do this, I think that would be more. I think that would be more of a way of going about it, or just if you could just send it out there, and get things set up to where you could just send it out there, and it would be out there already with the rotation of everything, and that way it doesn't matter then, it's just traveling back and forth then. But you gotta figure out how long you can be out there, I guess, or this and that with the traveling. I don't know, just you've done the studies here within the atmosphere of planet Earth, but you still haven't done it out of the gravity. You still within planet Earth and its atmosphere, so you're not totally out there yet. But so I think it'd be even worse than what it is here, than the studies that they're doing right here. I think the studies that they're doing on the astronauts would probably be even worse, if you don't have some kind of gravitational, or atmosphere, or some kind of something that creates, some kind of effect like on planet Earth, or some kind of energy or something, that keeps the human being from, the existence of not being, in this because this is our existence, so we need this type of existence. You can't just not have the kind of existence that you are in, because everything has to be, the way everything is, so, it's like if you have the decaying of existence, and you need like an ongoing life that continues to live and produce life, to balance out the decaying, the ongoing decaying of existence, so you need an age that never ages, but that continues to age, but continues to age with the decaying, but then also continues to produce life like a human being does, but, yeah, figured that one out.